Me being a parent, no thank you. Not interested. Love me, hate me for it. I really don't care. I'm not interested at all. Now, I understand we have a birth decline, right? And that is an issue. But why should I have to be the one to lessen the blow of this issue? And I'm going to give my reasons why I just don't want kids. So, obviously, the costs of everything. Look around. When it comes to homes, healthcare, renting, gas prices, groceries, how can you be able to raise a family when everything's just expensive right now? Now, I understand that there's going to be older generations, and I'm not going to say all, but most of them are going to say, well, when I was your age, I was able to have a family, have a house, have a car, etc. But you gotta tell them, like, dude, that ain't it anymore. Things are totally different. And hopefully they understand that. But I don't know if most of them are going to be convinced of that. They'll just tell you, they may tell you, oh, just pull yourself by the bootstraps, and then they'll just walk away. So there's that. Another reason is just the social and political climate that they are, or we are in. It just seems like we're more divided. People are angrier and just stressed out. And it's mainly just because of finances and stuff. But you'll never know who's really having a bad day. There's people out there that have nothing to lose. And you'll never know. They'll take it out on you or your kids or both. So why should I or any other person that doesn't want kids roll the dice on that? It just makes no sense to me. Period. And speaking of people, right? There are just bad actors out there. And I don't feel comfortable saying what kind of people there are because it makes my skin crawl. But we know. We know the bad actors that are out there that don't have the best intentions with kids. But there's other bad actors. And that could be their friends. Because some kids, they fall in the wrong group. They could be introduced to drugs or get involved in other illegal activities. And if they're caught, right? Sure, they're going to get punished, but they're going to ask the parent, like, what are you doing for your kid? Like, what's going on? Are you influencing them to do this stuff too? It can't just be these other bad kids, you know? Also, what if the kid has a major issue, like a major health issue, or any other thing that'll impede their way of living? And I get that sounds cold of me to say. It doesn't sound correct. Those things do burden someone financially. And what if they aren't able to get those extra resources to help them help their kid with that condition? You know? So that's why I'm just being safe. And again, that correlates with the cost. And would insurance cover those things, cover those resources, or halfway cover the resources to take care of your kid. And also look at, employment opportunities with AI and stuff.
That'll get me down.
Do you think these jobs that are here today going to be available for your child in the future? We're already hearing about how employment's a challenge for Gen Z. I can't imagine what it's going to be like in the future for the next generation. And maybe we'll be on UBI, Universal Basic Income. Who knows? The future is unknown and it's uncertain. But let's just say, what if I did want to have kids? Like, what if? What if Afflicted Venom changed his mind on this issue? Well, it just seems like dating right now, the dating field, is pretty tricky, and I've been single for almost a decade, and it's just getting tougher. And also, let's say if I do find the one, right? And then we decide to have a family. What if I still work at that warehouse job that involuntarily makes me work the overtime? I'm going to have way less opportunities to spend time with my kid. It's something to really think about, And it's something to think about for people that really want to have kids. And that question is, am I ready for this? Because I'm not saying all parents, but I'm saying there are some parents out there that just want to have kids just to have them. And then they're not raised the best. But for me personally, right now, whatever freedom I can get when not working a job, I'll take it. And plus, to me, also, it's quiet. After a long day, I just want some peace. I want some silence. I just want to do my own thing and be, I guess you can say, a bachelor. I just want to watch some YouTube videos. I want to play some games. Or just scroll on my phone endlessly. And by the way, before I end this video, I don't hate kids. I have nothing against them. Are there some that are misbehaved? Are there some that, make a fool out of themselves at a Walmart? Of course, but I don't hate kids in general. They're still learning. They're impressionable. They're still growing. So anyways, that's been it. I really hope I didn't offend anybody. It's kind of hard out there. It's kind of hard to not offend at least one person with your take. And that's been it.